To my groom, today I vow to love you, to be yours forevermore. I vow to be your best friend and your lifelong partner. I vow to laugh with you, lift you up when you are down. I promise from this day forward to encourage you, inspire you, and love you through the good times and bad. I promise to love you and cherish you, respect you, and always communicate openly and honestly. I promise to be your biggest fan and supporter. The last 3 years have been the best 3 years of my life. I cannot wait for the next chapter in our lives together. I cannot wait to have kids and grow old with you by my side every step of the way. Today is the day I become your wife. Before you come into my life, I never really knew that I could love anyone the way I love you. I'll be beside you every step through all the life brings our way. From this day forward, I promise to love you unconditionally and be the best wife I can be. I promise to love you through God, or through the good and bad, the rest of our lives. Now it's time to get ready and meet me at the altar. Love, your bride, Elizabeth Rutherford. Oh. I know what that is after all.
Do not read this out loud on the second page. Well, okay, it says, Elizabeth Santana Rutherford, you and I have been waiting for this moment our whole life. We have had some tough times and good times, more good than bad. But besides the point, we have made it. We have made it to the day we have been waiting for. Let the stress go and let's have a good time. I don't know if I can read this. It says, 4 years ago, I never thought this day would come, but you came into my life and changed everything. I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life with you. When we were in Panama City Beach, our first vacation, I knew at that time that you were the love of my life. Even though you kicked my butt sequence a lot. The entire time we were together, it was amazing. You made me go on that parasail, and I thought we were going to die. I wouldn't do that for just anyone, but I still had a good time. 6 months before our New York trip, I knew it was time. I knew it was time to propose, but I also knew it would be perfect. I started looking at different places to go, and then remembered you've always wanted to go to New York to the Rockefeller Center and see the Christmas lights. So I knew that would be perfect. After several months of planning and sneaking around, ordering a ring and making reservations, I finally got everything in place to go. We left to go to New York. I absolutely abandoned you in the airport, snuck a ring in airport security, and we almost got caught with it several times throughout the trip, but it was all worth it. To see the look on your face when I pulled the ring out was all worth it. Regardless of all the trips and memories we made, every day we face challenges of our life, we will make everything work. There is no one else I would rather live with. You do so much for me and Alex. We both love you so much. You do so much around the house while I'm out of town, and I don't thank you enough, but I do notice. You have put so much thought into this wedding, and you have worked your butt off on it, but I can already say the wedding will be perfect no matter what. If you and I are standing at the altar and we get married, it is perfect to me. At this point, you may open your gifts. Stop reading. The hoodie you wanted has your new last name and date that we got married. I know it's something you've wanted, just like all the threads woven throughout the hoodie. I want to be by your side for the rest of our lives. Hoodies can have rough days, get dirty, get rained on, and even get damaged like tears. But at the end of the day, those treads stick together and can be repaired. Just like us, we will have rough days throughout our life, but always remember, at the end of the day, we can be repaired like that hoodie. The other gift is that pink jacket. You got so mad at me when I told you you can't have it for Vegas. But you should know now, I try not to spoil you when I can, even though you get mad at me. Mrs. Elizabeth Rutherford, I vow to you that I will stay by your side, protect you, and always love you for the rest of my life, tough times and good times. We will always work through our problems together, no matter what happens in the future. I will be by your side every step of the way. Now let's enjoy our wedding, go on our honeymoons, and let's enjoy the rest of our lives together. Love, Jacob Rutherford. And I didn't pack anything to wear with it.
Friends and relatives, we have come here today at the invitation of Jacob Rutherford and Elizabeth Moore to share the joy of their wedding. This outward celebration that we will see and hear here today, I believe, is an expression of the inner love and devotion that they have in their hearts toward one another. I believe marriage is of God, and Elizabeth and Jacob come here today desiring to be united in this sacred relationship of marriage. I believe that marriage is a gift given to comfort the sorrows of life and to magnify the life's joys. Marriage is the clasping of hands, the blending of two hearts, the union of two lives into one. And your marriage must stand, not by the authority of the state or by the seal on your wedding certificate, but by the strength and power of faith and love you have in one another. Elizabeth and Jacob, you have come here today before God and have expressed your desire to become husband and wife. You have shown your love and affection by joining hands and having made promises of faith and devotion to each other, and have sealed the promises by giving the receiving of these rings. Therefore, it is my privilege to pronounce that you are now husband and wife. Jacob, you may kiss your wife. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to introduce to you for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Jacob William Rutherford.